MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. It's time for Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Las Vegas 51s and the Fresno Grizzlies. And as we close in on first pitch, there you get a look at the starting lineups this afternoon. And then briefly, let's take a look at the two starting pitchers who get the assignment here. Seaver will stand in now, and we'll see if the sacrifice will be on here with one man out. Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. Fisher Asuncion will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. Young has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number one.
And with the big lead, he can afford to take a few chances with that fastball. And here, this one works out for him because this is nothing more than an easy fly ball.
Tony Abreu will get his first opportunity now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up near the 320 mark. Takes it for a ball.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. Well, the hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing. Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Eric Lozano will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a
sinker. Then maybe you get a guy to chase, but it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Now he spins on a fastball here and drives one to deep right field. And that is over the wall, home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1. RONDELL HOLT is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run. No errors and no one left on base. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Vegas leads it 5-1. Kevin Lovell will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Here's a fly ball now lifted in the air out to right. Garland is there to put it away for out number 1. Travis Ishikawa will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. In 1. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Garland is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Stephen Bulger will stand in, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball the past few days as you see his numbers from the last 5 ball games. Says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Gary Brady will stand in, and he was a big part of the win last night as he contributed. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Oh. You know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Fisher Asuncion will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. Low, it's a ball and a strike. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Garland is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Tony Abreu will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Pretty dangerous here for a first baseman. This throws high, and it's to the home plate side of the bag. So when he leaves his feet, he's really exposing himself to that runner coming down the line. The overthrow, that was bad enough, but a collision there.
And that'll knock things up at 2-2. 4 pitches. And meanwhile, this pitch gets away from him. Here's the payoff pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
And after the error on that previous play, I think he's out there saying, you know what? Why don't I just take care of this guy myself? Good job out there to bounce back with the strikeout.
RONDELL HOLT will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first for even at 2-2. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. 3 innings complete. Las Vegas out in front, 5-1. Kevin Lovell will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Leadoff man set down for the first baseman, Travis Ishikawa. To right field. Garland in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down. Stephen Bulger will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Can't believe it, 1-2. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We played 4 full. The 51s are in front here, 5-1. Gary Brady will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Ball. And he struck him out. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Martin Penn will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Hit on the ground to shortstop. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Fisher Asuncion will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. First pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Garland is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Vegas leads it 5-1. Tony Abreu will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Crack.
Now a ball bounced towards the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, Not much to speak of at all.
Eric Lozano will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running. Now a ground ball towards the hole, just onto the outfield grass as he makes the stop. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
And I tell you, I like the way he's handling himself out there. Going after guys, he's working ahead in the count, and he's keeping the ball around the plate. All the things you want to see in a young pitcher.
Rondell Holt will stand in, and he, like so many others, hit like one.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Kevin Lovell will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Now here's a slow grounder to the left side. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Travis Ishikawa will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Afternoon of work. The longer this at-bat goes, the better chance that he might slip up and leave one out over the middle of the plate.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
And after that 4-run inning really broke this thing open, now as a pitcher you have a luxury of going right after guys. You don't have to worry so much about making that perfect pitch. If you give up a hit, big deal. You got a cushion behind you.
Stephen Bulger will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. 0-2 pitch, swung on and hit in the air out to straightaway left. Young is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2. Gary Brady will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. And a miss, strike 2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Now a ball swung on and taken the opposite way out toward fairly deep left center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Juan Gutierrez will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there. He's definitely been a tough nut to crack. 3-2.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Well, that graphic there tells you all you need to know about this particular ball game. 9-1 is our score as we draw ever nearer to the end of this one. Fisher Asuncion will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And this is past him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball. Tony Abreu will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
It's right on a dime.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the 2nd out.
That changeup's been real effective for him so far. Guys have been falling behind in the count, so they're forced to protect, and this thing looks so good.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 8 full. Las Vegas out in front, 9-1. Rondell Holt will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out through right to the end of the game.
In the air to center. Aragon is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
And boy, after that first inning home run, he's had these guys eating out of the palm of his hand. They just haven't been able to sustain any kind of rally against him.
Kevin Lovell will step in. A ground-out victim is last. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah, that thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Travis Ishikawa will dig in. Took a cold 3rd strike his last.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. He probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake. Hey, that's a great job to work out the walk there. That's one thing managers like to see. You gotta die hard at the plate, even down to your final out. You never know in this game.
Stephen Bulger is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really came through with a dominating pitching performance. You see there, 12 strikeouts. That doesn't even tell the whole story. That was as good as I've ever seen him pitch.